Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Space Engineers. I have a capacity problem. That and the fact that out here behind my forward defenses, this one is just hanging there. It doesn't seem to be in any kind of disrepair or damaged or whatever, but it's just hanging there. Sneaky little bastard. I don't know what's it doing there, but it's bloody annoying. At some point, I guess it will, like all the others, pop up and get shot. But for now, it's just hanging there. No, but I have over here build another Build&Repair, which its only function is to grind, and it grinds before it welds. So, and I pushed this area, it's a working area, 150 meters that way. So it will start grinding up all the stuff that's out there. This one is set to welding first and then grinding, so that it can keep this in good repair. But as far as that one is hanging there, I don't know. I can hope that they start begin grinding it up, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. Back to my capacity problem. I put in my Build&Repair script up here, but I didn't have anything to use it for. So I will put in another one. And that's because I always moaned about in my previous years that I didn't have any scripts to keep my inventory in order. So this is the script that I will be working with. It is it has a lot of options, but the one that will affect us immediately is that it's also handling the refinery, and it will per default take stone first. I wanted to take platinum first. Come on. Like that. And then I have to remove these two up here. I will go through this script in length at some point because we are going to use it with all its or most of its different kind of options. But now it will take platinum, and then it will take stone and iron and so on. What it also is going to do is that it's going to take I can't breathe this. Garg. And rename them. So it sees here, maybe it's better in the inventory. It renames them. Ores, ingots, and this one has 57%. Now it's hundreds. It's still moving around, and it does this automatically. It takes and moves the things around. This now is filled with components. This one is tools, ammo, bottles, stuff like that. This is ores, ingots, and so on. And then I have this large cargo container, which is going to be renamed to ingots. Now, as you can see, I have mostly filled up, except my tools ammo bottles, to 100%. So, and I don't know if I managed to transport it because it's filled with, it's not convected, blah blah blah. That's okay, that's in ship mode. At one point it told me, yeah, and it has, one of the good things about this is that you can build LCDs and get all kinds of status and stuff on it. But for now, this is not the build and repair, it is the inventory. And in my edit text here, I will call it, instead of build and repair, it will be inventory. Inventory. Right. So now it says inventory, and it is ordering all my stuff. But I would like to be even more specific with my stuff, so I can search for it instead of it being moved about in 4 or 7 different containers. So what I will do here is I will, in my G menu, I do have that one, number 7, that one, and I will take, yeah, well, I can't have for 3, but anyways, I will build 3 more. And just change the color, Shift P, and take a large cargo container and move out so there's room for it there, and there, and there. Now I just help. Kidogi. It's almost finished. And it is done. Now, the thing that prompted me to speed this up a little bit before I thought it was about it was that I got attacked from over here, of course, and okay, now I'm actually okay, cool. That's because this is the fraction, the SPRT, that I get benefits from every time I shoot one of these over here. So that is the fraction. So it's up there, but okay, whatever. No, I got shot up here, and I couldn't get it to build, and I didn't know why until I noticed that I didn't have any more capacity down here, and that everything was filled up with ore, and there was no solar panel. So that problem is now fixed. So there. What I will in here now, will take my cargo blocks, and I will say the one that called tools and ammunition and stuff, that's okay. The one that is called ores, I'll just call that ores 1. And the one that's called ores ingots is called ores 2. And that one down there is ores ingots Oh, come on. It's because it's updating so quickly. It must be ores, ingots, 3. So now I have 3 containers with only ores. And I should be able to search for ore here, and I'll get all the ores, but also the cargo containers that contains the name ore. So that would be easier for me to find. Ores 200%, ores ingots 97, ores ingots. So I think that one, number 7, it's called the same. Will be ores 4. And then I'll lay one there. And that one there would be just my ingots. One.
Meteor storm inbound.
And that one will be my components. 1. And that one which have and I can hear there's no missiles in it, so that would be only, yeah. And these ones that have no name, like this cargo container 3, will be taken in use whenever one of these needs that runs out. If I have no more ores, it will redefine another one called ore. Oh, I have a long way to go yet. No. Well, so I have 2 large containers that will be repurposed by the script as soon as it is needed. And my refineries is going platinum, stone, in that order, all 3 of them. So I'll hope that that will give me enough to fulfill my contract, but we have to see. One way that I can see, well, I have 2 ways. I can see that over here, down here, it still say deliver items here, which means that I haven't been, the contract haven't been annulled yet. But I can also, by pressing the semicolon key, get a list of my active contracts. So what I see here is that I only need 84 and not the 700 and whatever that I thought it was, because that was the first one that I looked at, which got scrapped. So this one is only 84, and I have more than enough to do that. So at some point I will go and get this contract done. But first I will get out here, and I will spend a little bit of time setting up this. Now in my projector base, I can get the blueprint, and I can get the moon base, phase 1, copy to clipboard. Yep. Yeah, this one comes because it detects that it has rotors and pistons in it, and that means that the things attached to the pistons and the rotors are subgrids, and you can't print subgrid with the projector. So this is the warning: multiple grids are not supported. So this will be shown, but without my elevator, because that's the one that's being used there. Okay. So you can see there, it's there, but it's actually there, and that is because my build and repair is actually beginning to print it, which is not the reason. So I have to turn off my build and repair. Okay, let's see if I can move it now, or is it, if it is stuck. Control, boom, 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 there. No, I can't do that. It printed something right there in the middle. Okay. So when I take this projection away, it will drop down, but I can live with that. At the H, I just have to find the right rotation. That's not it. That one. And then I have to make sure, yeah, and I just have to grab my, what's shooting? Oh, it's because it's beginning to grind that up, and it's mad about that, so it's shooting here, but it can't do that. It can't shoot through. It shouldn't be able to anyways. Yeah, it's shooting through the ground. It shouldn't be able to do that. This is being weathered up as fast as it's getting shot. Okay. Well, I can just hope that it gets grounded down before it's... So, what's behind here? That's the battery. It's going for the battery. I am stunned. It shouldn't be able to do that. What is that kind of thing? That is weird. This shoots the meteors too. I'm really stunned that it's able to do that. It shouldn't be able to do that. But it's not moving either. What is it? Is it already finished? No, it's just reloading. Well, I can only hope that my welding abilities are better, because this one is totally attacked to, the first one is totally dedicated to welding up, and this one for grinding, so they are not working against each other. That's weird. Well, I can just hope that... it's falling. It's falling. Is this unfair warfare? I don't know. Maybe it is unfair warfare. But I don't care. Okay. That was, I got sidetracked, and that is already welded up. Because I wanted real quick. And actually some got pretty close. So I'll just really quick here find out where my entrance is. It's actually in the right way. I think it's in the right, because I want my entrance to be this way, then it'll be fine. Okay, then I just have to take it down a notch. That's the wrong way. Oh, that's the wrong way too. Just so that the first line is there, I think. Yeah. Well, right now that's not kind of, oh, that's kind of not what I need it for. I need to know where that is. This thing here, and I need up here to quickly grab my my groups here and show area. And why can't I see it? Didn't I just push on? I just have to go into my drill base and turn show area on. I'll just reset everything here. That's weird. Now, before I can turn on this one. Sorry, I just got something in the throat. I will have to reset my drill system, because it's set to fill, so it's totally covered by my projection.
Meteor storm inbound.
I just quickly reset all the options. And here in the wrist, I actually have, I know how big it is, and it's 20 by 20 by 35 meters. So I'm just not sure which is which, depending on, this is the area height, so that should be, and I can see that down here. I just quickly turn it off, because I can see it's beginning to fill out. That's not what I want right now. This one should be, let's say, 40 meters, and area height then will be 20, or area width, and area depth would be 20. And that's depending on the way that I put my drills down there. So I'll have to get there, and then where is it? That's where I need. There it is. Just have to figure out. Oh, that's because it's number 2. Oh man, I went to the wrong control. So now this is changed for one of them. So I just have to reset them all again. 20. and the depth there was 40. No, that was 22, and that one was 40. Right. And now I have to go to that one. Now I can work with it. Oh, wrong way. That one. Now, the drilling area don't have to be completely right. Because this one is a little bit off compared to the line here. So maybe I just turn my rotor there just a little bit. I can get it to be very close, and then I can place it inside the voxels, but because these are all armor blocked, so I can do that. So I guess that will be right. That will be right there. That's not quite enough forward. Like that. And like that. And all the way down to, yeah, a little bit more, a little bit deeper. It doesn't matter if it gets a little bit too deep, because it will rest on top and on the voxels. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. Right. Now I am thinking about that I should turn my drills a little bit that way. And maybe I'll do that. Then I'll have to get out of this. And get down here. Because this is the start it was beginning to build. And down here, I will just get in here. And what? Come on. I don't know why I can't use my build vision. Why can't I use my build vision? Am I not too close? No? I wonder if that was weird. I wonder if I have turned that off in my, because I changed. I was in and I was taking and changed the voxels, the vanilla voxels that I have chosen, and changed them back to the vanilla ones, so that it's easier to see. They're not so what you should call it realistic, but it is easier to see what you're doing. And I just can't get why, because it worked a little bit. I think that I might have to restart the game. That was weird. A lot of weird stuff was happening in this episode. Like weird things, and I don't know what that is. I'll just do a quick save. Yes, a reload and see if that changes anything. Right, let's see if that helped anything. Yep. Sometimes a quick reload takes care of all some of the problems that you can have, especially with the mods. You have to consider that this still is beta. So velocity would be that way. Yep. Nope. I'll just quickly go check if that helps with the alignment over here. Yeah, it does, and it actually shows me that I need control. I have to get upstairs to see that, but it's better aligned now. So I'll just go up here. And in my spectator cam, I will need to well, I've already oh, this is Control 3. Then I have at the group. I should change that. When I have a group, I should change all the separate ones. That's not necessary. There and there looks fine. It's way to the there, so I just then it'll be rare. How does it look on the other side? It looks alright. Yeah, this is good enough. I only need a hole that's big enough for this one to kind of go into. It's not totally aligned, but it's close enough. It's close enough. And all I have to do now is I have to go into my drill system, and I have to choose drill, and to not drill stone, just drill a hole but no stone. It's like the equivalent of right clicking on the ordinary. I have to I have to disable stone. And now it could be that I get a lot of stone, but now it should, when I turn it on, it should go and begin digging a hole, and it has. Starting from the bottom up, it looks like it. And sorry, when that is ready, then we can go start up the building of that one. And while we're talking about building, I'll just quickly go down and
Inventory full.
don't matter.
Inventory full.
for right now,
Inventory full.
my build and repair is not working because I turned it off. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'll just turn it back on, and now it should collect all the components that I dropped down here, and they're already gone. Now, this one is it should not. Yeah. I just noticed something. If you noticed it before, kudos to you. But this one that was in the voxels before is actually gone, and it's just hanging up there in thin air. I can't live with that. I'll just fill that out. Sometimes. Sometimes. Don't tell me that it is beginning to build. What's it doing? What's it doing down there? It should not begin to build, because there's no connection of anything. Oh, that's because it's picking up the ice. It's not picking up any of the stone, but it's picking up the ice. Right. Okay.
Meteor storm inbound.
Right, F6. Now, in my containers here, in the ore section, I shouldn't be getting more stone, and I'm not. So it is working. Even though it is close to the fact that it's going to repurpose a fourth one for stone. But that really doesn't matter right now. And I can put this in here, and even though I put it in here, this is an ore container. The stuff that I just dumped there won't go into this container. It'll go and be collected into my components container. So I want to fulfill that contract over here, if I still have it. I do. So I'm going to take my thing here, and in my inventory, and I will just find my platinum here, and I will take not 366, this one, and I'll take 90, just so that I have more than I should have. So now, as my contract specifies, they want 84, I have 90, so that must be more than enough. So I want to put on my engines number 9, and all the rest is on, locked, and on. Okay. Now I do not want to go past this graveyard, so I'll just go over here for a while and hope that I do not get shut down. Right, I'm here now, and I just realized that I've forgotten all the credits I have in my containers, but now I can dock. Right, that was hard. Okay, I'll just enter the station. Store no ATM? No. But let's just check the ATM to see that I have a total of 770,000. And when I go in here and go to accepted contracts, choose that one and finish. Select vehicle or character. So yeah, I have to I have it in my inventory, but I could also have chosen the small grid, which is my ship out there. I need to rename that one. So I'll just take my character inventory and boom, thanks for doing the job, here's your reward. My reputation has gone up by 4, but my payment is just gone on by 9 million. All right, so what that means is that when I go over here to my ATM, all of a sudden I have 10 million. So let's just go and see what it has here by all this. The acquisition contracts is the one that goes for the longest, and there's nothing there really. So we go over here in my store and see what we can get for 10 million, which is not much actually. I can get a Gerbil miner, but I have one. I can get a prospector, but that's the one I'm flying in. So yeah, I can get a cargo shuttle or a fighter. I might be interested in a fighter. Old but reliable. Yeah, it means that it's more nostalgic than for anything real. This Fade Iron is a shuttlecraft, blum 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 blum, and this one down here is a scouting vehicle. So nothing really, nothing really that I need. I have all the other stuff, medkits and stuff like that, and the other things I have no. I do not have money for. Excuse me. So I guess that is that. So in my faction, this one, I now am on 4 because I have done it by 4. Now this SPRT Space Pirates faction is very, they don't like me. But it's still much better than, because they were red before, they were down here. So because I've shot the Assert Inc. ships, my standing by the SPRT Space Pirates are gone up into the neutral zone. That's why it was white when we saw the ship earlier. And at one point I would get up here. This one I need to do a lot of more of contracts for. And the other ones I just have to find or go look for one point. And it could be that in like I did on the Earth planet, I'll just take a survey around the planet to find out what's there. But not now. Right now, I want to go home. That's right. Ready and engines off. Right. Now let's go see what it looks like over here. Where is it? Where am I? Oh, I just almost broke my thingies. Well, the hole is getting there. I also have to remember that I placed this one a little bit higher up, so when I push this down to where it actually should be, the hole that I'm digging down here, it won't be so deep as I believed. So this is, I think this is about what I will do for this episode. What I will do is maybe off camera, because this is maybe not something that you need to see. I can just describe what you do. When it's finished digging, I will start building it by first placing it correctly in the right height from the ground, and then build some armor blocks out here, and go down so it hits here, and then it will begin building. I'll just have to make sure that the area is what it should be for the build and repair, but that's about it. So this is my plan, and I might be beginning building when off camera, and then I'll come back to when it's done, and then I'll tell you what I'm going to do next. But for now, I will just say thanks for watching, and happy building.